we're taking a look at a new eSkate brand with a new electric skateboard today. The brand is Vokboard, and they've just released a bunch of different products, but the one we're looking at is the Vokboard Riot. It's a hub motor electric skateboard marketed to get speeds of up to 28 miles per hour, which is 45 kilometers an hour, and a range of 21 miles or 35 kilometers. And before we get started, I want to introduce you to Jack, who has his own YouTube channel, JackHasWifi. He's a really great guy who produces some awesome eSkate content and does a lot of really in-depth electric skateboard reviews. He's helping me out big time with this video by doing all of the testing and all the product filming for me. I've been really busy lately, so I appreciate him helping me out so much. Plus, I find it much more enjoyable to work with others. So if you like eSkate content, please go check him out. He deserves way more subscribers than he currently has. I've left a link to his channel in the description below. Vokboard, I guess, has 4 different products at the moment. We have the one we're looking at today, the Vokboard Riot, which is a hub motor e-board, not to be confused with X-Way's Riot, which is a belt drive. The Riot from Vokboard is a hub motor e-board. Now there's an option for the Vokboard Riot ER, which is the same board, but with a bigger battery, which they call in the extended range battery, hence the ER. And then there's the Vokboard Pilot, which is their belt drive motor version of this e-board, and also has the option to be upgraded to the Pilot ER version with that bigger battery. I've got the prices listed up on the screen right here, but you can also get yourself a $50 discount by using my discount code NATE50, and that also helps me and this channel out a lot. So if you do use it, thank you so much in advance for doing that. Okay, let's get back to the Vokboard Riot review. As mentioned, we have the Vokboard Riot ER. So the only spec difference will be the battery and the range, which we will talk about later on. And fingers crossed we can get a chance to review the Vokboard Pilot in the future. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see that. The deck is made of 7-ply Canadian maple and 1-ply bamboo. So the maple makes the board very durable and normally quite stiff. However, adding a layer of bamboo allows the deck to flex just a little bit. The deck is relatively flat along the top from nose to tail, but it has a small concave shape across the sides. Now these raised edges help you make tighter turns because you don't need to apply as much pressure onto the edges to make the turn. Your feet also settle into this position quite nicely, so they don't slide around, so you can keep focus on the road ahead rather than constantly peeping down to check on your feet position. It has standard skate grip tape, so no shock absorbing here. This is both a positive and a negative because you do feel a bit of the vibrations coming up from the road. However, now it actually feels a lot like a traditional longboard, especially with that flat deck. The Vokboard Riot is running 45-degree die-cast reverse kingpin trucks, which are pretty stock standard and have been used in other popular eSkate brands in the past. They feel nice and responsive when carving, and they hold their stability when riding at higher speeds. So they're a good middle ground set of trucks that are versatile for both styles of riding. The Vokboard Riot has 90mm 78A polyurethane wheels with a 62mm ground contact area. Again, these are wheels that have been well used on other electric skateboards. The softness offers great grip when turning, and they also absorb a fair bit of the vibrations from the ground. The Vokboard Riot is kitted up with dual 600-watt hub motors, which is capable of getting you to speeds up to 28 miles per hour and 46 kilometers an hour. Jack was able to hit a top speed of 27.2 miles per hour, which is 43.7 kilometers an hour, and he said that he probably could have gone even a little bit faster, so it definitely lives up to its marketed top speed here. Now, their website doesn't mention anything about hill climbing ability, but from my experience, an electric skateboard like this will be spec'd at about 30% hill grade and will be able to take you up most hills you come up against at speeds of around 12 miles per hour or 20 kilometers an hour, plus or minus a little bit depending on your weight. standard Vokboard is packed with a 288 watt-hour battery and spec'd to get 21 miles or 35 kilometers of range. The ER version has a 432 watt-hour battery and can get up to 28 miles or 45 kilometers of range. In Jack's testing, he reached 17 miles or 27.3 kilometers and still had 2 bars of battery left. Now, I'd estimate that the final range would have been around 23 to 26 miles, which is just slightly off the marketed range. Now, that's really no surprise. I'm yet to ride an electric skateboard that can actually get me as far as their spec range. And knowing Jack, I'm sure he was riding it pretty hard and putting it through its paces. The Vokboard Riot and all of the e-boards at the moment are fitted with a Lingy Lifoc ESC. Like all Lingy ESCs, it's pretty punchy off the mark and smooth to control your speed while you're cruising. One thing I need to bring up here is that Jack was getting a strange issue when the board was idle, where the brakes would just automatically come on. And if you were to try and kick push, the board wouldn't go anywhere. But the moment you applied the acceleration, it would start moving normally without any issues. At first, it seemed like it might have been a safety feature to prevent the board from rolling away, but it didn't do it all of the time. So either the auto braking feature was a bit buggy, or when it was idling, it was just a bit buggy. Now, for the sake of being completely transparent, Jack also told me that one time the board seemed to completely turn off when riding and then come straight back on. It only happened once and it couldn't be replicated again, so we're really unsure of exactly what happened. My theory is that the remote disconnected momentarily and reconnected because the brakes didn't come on and there wasn't any jerking, just a quick disconnection and reconnection. We spoke to Vokboard about it and they swiftly sent out a new remote, so we'll see if that fixes the issue. I'll post the updates to my website, which will be linked in the description below. These occurrences were very sparse and hardly interrupted the regular riding experience, but they were still there, so whether it gets better or worse in the future is yet to be seen. You get Lingy's famous finger hole remote with the enormous screen, and I personally quite like this remote a lot. The buttons stay out of the way so you don't accidentally click them. The display is nice and big so you can just check your ride data at a quick glance, and the finger hole, well, gives you confidence that you're not going to drop it. It has 4 speed modes, 4 braking modes, reverse, and cruise control. The board also has a push to start, so you can just turn the remote on, push off with the board, and the board will automatically turn on and pair with the remote. I love this. It's one of my favorite features because you can just pick your board up and go. No fumbling around looking for the power button underneath the board. Overall, the Vokboard Riot is a pretty good commuter electric skateboard that you can still have a little bit of fun on. It has enough range for most people to get to where they want to go, and the speed is fast enough to feel some adrenaline, but not too fast that it could be dangerous. So that's it. That's my Vokboard Riot review. I hope I've helped you on your journey to find the best electric skateboard that's right for you. If I have, please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Ride safe out there, e-skaters, and I'll see you soon.